Hello, crypto world. Welcome to the Chart Historian. My name is Justin, and on this channel, I delve deep into crypto charts, exploring chart structures, fractals, and patterns. So I have the XRP chart open, and I'd like to discuss my previous XRP prediction that I made regarding what XRP will do. So big picture, this is a zoomed out picture of where I'm pulling my fractals from. So this is the 2018 through 21 sideways range-bound time that existed. So this is where I believe we are in. I break this up into 3 fractals. We have completed the first fractal. We are currently here working on the second fractal. We still have that third fractal to go through. Now, something important to note here is that this is moving much faster nowadays than it did back in 2018/21. So we are currently here. Let's zoom in on this little box here and get a better understanding of what that looks like. So I'm currently on a day chart. I'm going to zoom in on a smaller 4-hour candle so we can get a better view of this. So here is that second fractal, and I divide this fractal into 3 different parts: wave A, wave B, and wave C. We are currently working on the C wave, and let's zoom in even closer here to get a good view of what we are doing and what we should expect. So as you can see, price has moved up here. We are currently in this little consolidation area. However, this is what is to come. Now, I'm going to copy and paste this fractal onto today's chart, and you will see how it looks. Now, full disclosure, what I'm doing is I am adjusting this structure here to match today's timing, height, and depth. So this is how that looks in today's chart. So here is today's sideways range-bound time. Here is fractal 1. We completed fractal 1. We are currently in fractal 2. And as you can see already, it's much smaller than it was back here. So let's zoom in even further and see what this looks like. So this is a zoomed-in picture. I'm on a 2-hour candle. And as you can see, once adjusted for timing, height, and depth, it is a close match. And that is because what we are doing is a very similar thing, which we did back in 2000. In this case, it was between 2019 and 20. Okay, so this is on a 30-minute candle. It's a very zoomed-in picture. And here is my prediction that I made. So here is my prediction. XRP, once it completes this wave down, it will begin working its way back up. I don't know the height, the exact height or the exact depth it will go to, or the exact timing. Everything is going quite fast right now, and this is good. This gets us to the bull run faster. So once it completes this leg down, it will begin to start working its way up, and it may not be exactly like this, but it will work its way up in its own kind of unique fashion to a peak, and then it will pull back. So that is my prediction. After this leg down, XRP is going to begin to work its way up and pull back, and this is just a temporary pullback. So let's see how this plays out. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this prediction. So this, for instance, right here, this decline, this leg down has taken much longer. It was much bigger than I anticipated or what the fractal indicated. However, structurally, it is similar to what the fractal suggested. In my video, I talked about, or in my prediction, I talked about this move up, which I thought would be somewhere around here and go much higher. However, this decline, this leg down, was very large, and it has put this first wave way down here. Now, in my video, I also talked about I didn't know exactly how high it would go or anything like that. So this is how it shaped up. We have the waves up, and then it didn't really pull back. But structurally, this wave, this is very similar, although here is a deviation. And in my Twitter, I talked about this potential drop, and it didn't happen. That is going to be the case with my predictions. Every now and then there will be deviations. So it didn't drop, and instead it went straight up into the next phase of that wave up. So this pullback, this temporary pullback, did not happen. But as you can see, overall, structurally, it does match the basic outline of what that fractal suggested. However, granted, this is adjusted to meet today's timing, height, and depth. So for instance, this drop here was much more severe than in the original fractal. However, this drop was suggested in that original fractal, just not as deep. So once you adjust it for today's timing, height, and depth, you see that it is indeed a close match. So what happens now? So as you can see, it is now consolidating, and it is going to, so here is my prediction. Let me put this next part of the fractal on here. So it is my belief that XRP will continue to move up to a peak. Now, I don't know where this peak will be. I also don't know how high these impulse waves will be, nor how long or how deep these consolidations will be. So they can be shorter than this, they can be deeper than this, they can be longer than this. That is yet to be seen, but what my prediction is that XRP will continue to move up and as it moves up, it will continue to consolidate. Those consolidations will be unique in their own form, but they will resemble something similar to this, with parts of them maybe being exaggerated or suppressed or go deeper or higher than other parts. But overall, it should bear a resemblance to this. It will come to a peak here. This is the peak, folks. So there is going to be a lot of hype about a potential bull run happening along here, but do not be deceived. Take it with a grain of salt. This will be a peak. I don't know where it will peak out, and after which it will decline. And once that decline is finished, we will enter the third fractal of the sideways range-bound time. Well, folks, if you have any questions, any thoughts, any comments, feel free to put them in the comments. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't use any of this as financial or investment advice. If you're new to this channel, I also recommend hitting that subscribe button, because I will continue to follow this structure as it develops, and I also continue to make predictions and follow up with my predictions. I will discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm so glad you caught this video. I hope you catch my next one. Have a great day, and bye for now.